God damn! It's always something. Fine. Never mind. Hey, Kano, so you can hear me? Hey, back at this Mac of the South, 78. Salute. Right on. Okay. Let me fill out my description real quick and I'm gonna be right at you guys. All right, y'all. What's going on, everybody? Hen Dog. Hey, Ruby Lawrence. Thanks for coming through, sis. All right, yeah, I don't want to waste nobody's time. So I'm going to get to it. This is going to be my breakdown. I hope I'm louder than the music in the background. Let's see. Hey, NBA D Nice. Yeah, so I'm going to get to it. David Morrell, David Benavidez, we know is coming up here Saturday. Super excited about it. I mean, people are already billing this as the fight of the year, and you guys were only into February. There's going to be so many more good fights, I do believe, coming up the rest of the year. So, yeah, I'll give my breakdowns as quick as I can. I'll give my picks for the undercard, and then I'll just open the panel and let anybody come up here and, well, not anybody, but you guys know, come up here and discuss the mechanics of the fight. If you feel I'm incorrect, whatever, it's all conversation to me. It's all good. Or just to give your opinion. Who do you think wins the fight? Who do you think wins some of these undercard fights? Y'all know how it goes. All right. So, again, I'm not going to wait too long for more people to come up in here. It is what it is, right? So, as far as Benavidez goes, I see him kind of three ways. And shout out to Junior the Truth for letting me come up and cook with him a little bit this morning. And shout out, Junior. As far as David Benavidez goes, I believe he is a puncher. I believe he's a counter puncher, and he's aggressive. He can box, but we don't really see that from him so much. I think this music's gonna disturb me, y'all. We all know he's a volume puncher. He has a whole bunch of combinations, variety in his punch selection. All these qualities combined, he finds openings. He can break through guards, right? Um, this is what makes him such a dangerous foe. He's far from being gun shy. Benavidez has a nice, powerful jab, and many people don't know that because he does not utilize it. But like I said this morning on Junior Show, if you want to see him use his jab, hey, Freedom's March, thanks for coming in, King. Hey, sis. Hey, Queen 71. So if you want to see Benavidez utilize his jab, because it is strong and it's powerful, go watch Gavril 2. If you want to understand why he like exclusively used that jab in Gavril 2, go watch Gavril 1. He put on a punch clinic, a jab clinic on Gavril and Ronald Gavril 2, the fight with him, right? I think that was in 2018 or something like that, right? He's also known, again, yes, for numerous combos, getting off like 5 to 11 combinations before he even gets any reciprocation from his opponent. He's also very well known for his left hook to that body. We are all pretty familiar with that if you watched him. He's also known for his uppercut. It says I personally like, so what I like about him is when he gets shots off with one hand, with his lead hand, he could get shots off on people just succinctly without even getting any blowback. And I'm not talking about the combinations. He could throw like 2 left hooks to your head, to your body, and a jab before these dudes be hitting him back. I like when he gets busy. And the what I like about him the most is when he peels down people's guards and punches them in the face. Like, y'all, that's my favorite thing. One of my favorite things that I like to see fighters do is peeling the guard. I call them face peelers when they do that. So the other things he does, he can parry very well. He usually employs a high guard. He is more agile at the waist than I think a lot of us are. I said he's robotic. Hey, I am Legend Boxing. Salute to you, King. He's pretty agile. He can roll under shots. It's just that he doesn't. He usually will take on fire instead of, and he also ducks back. He ducks to the side. He usually looks pretty stiff, but if you go back and watch David Benavidez's fights, he has so many layers to him. He can box. He can move his feet really well, but in general, I don't like his feet. He has a problem, and I usually say he has a dead leg. His rear leg, right, when he throws his right cross or his right straight right, because he's orthodox, he reaches. And just like I said in my Pacheco video, he's very slow, or he will not bring his hands back up to his guard. I find that problematic because when he does that and he reaches with his foot will come off the mat. His foot will be on his toe on the mat. He's not squashing the bug. He's not bending at the knee. He's just reaching and he's wide open. He cannot afford to make them mistakes with David Morrell. David Morrell has power and speed, but I'll get into that. So yeah, those are kind of my things with David Morrell, my pros and my cons. He is powerful. He is very dangerous on them ropes, be it him taking an individual to the ropes or if they take him to the ropes. He's dangerous on either side. Now, as far as Morrell goes, again, I kind of want to get through these so I can have a conversation with those who are willing to have a conversation. With David Morrell, sorry for the paper noise. He's a southpaw. Um, I'm gonna start off just by saying this. I really feel like Morrell still uses his amateur style for the most part. You can see growth, but when you look at him and if you go watch his amateur boxing, he looks so similar, you guys. It is what it is. It is what it is. To me, uh, if he still uses amateur style. That said, if Benavidez is a great counter puncher, Dave Morrell is actually a better counter puncher than David Benavidez. And in his counter punching, he can use it defensively or offensively, and he can set people up for traps with that. Hey, Aunt McQueen, how you doing? Um, so yeah, he can set people up with the counters and get you in a trap. Um, it says whether he sets them up or does it out of defense. He has the 78.5-inch reach. David Benavidez is 74.5-inch reach. So he has him there as far as being able to reach in. And like Junior was saying this morning, yeah, I think it would be wise for him to start off the fight with David on the end of that jab and trying to hurt him, because if he doesn't, he could be in there for a world of trouble. He tends to gas a little around 5 to 6 because he's only had 3 12-round fights, you guys, out of 11. He's usually knocking people out within the first 4, a lot of times the first round. So, yeah, difference between sparring and getting in there and fighting these guys. Hey, Rodnell. Blessings, King. Thanks for coming in. I also say that he has a fast jab with good pop. He uses it less offensively, as well as no, he uses offensively as well as defensively. But similar to Pacheco and similar to David Morrell, he can be slow, bringing that jab back, and these guys just be open to be shot. Now, as far as he does work the body, but he does not work the body as much as David Benavidez does. But he has a powerful right body shot that sticks, and you could tell. I believe he actually does more damage than David Benavidez does. Hey, Stormy, thanks for coming in. Shaquila Fields, thank you guys for coming in. I'm trying to get through my breakdown here so I can open my panel up. So yes, David Morrell does do body work, but he's more of a headhunter than a David Benavidez. To me, David Benavidez is just more well-rounded. Also, I'd consider David Morrell a puncher and a boxer. A puncher because, again, he can knock these guys out. He has more power to me. He doesn't need the volume punching. And not that David Benavidez does. He doesn't need that volume punching, you guys. He can knock somebody out in a shot. So that is the danger for David Benavidez. I said I believe David B does it more often, going to the body, that is. He does way more head hunting. I said that, with a variable barrage of punches and uppercuts, because he throws uppercuts as well. He also is dangerous to get him to the ropes, to get people to the ropes. I do not feel he is as dangerous if he is on the ropes as a David Benavidez. He also tends to reach, often with his head beyond his lead foot. So he is a southpaw. When he is delivering his straight left, he does reach. He reaches even more so to me than David Benavidez. And sometimes his rear foot will fall behind. He just has very good feet, very good agility, so he's not off balance. when David Benavidez reaches in and his straight right with the dead leg, he'll bring that leg around, and this is when you'll see him. He crowds. He smothers his work. He smothers the work of his opponent, and he's stand there and he'll take fire from it, but you're off balance. Now, you don't have the same agility. You don't have the same feet as David Morrell, so he's really gonna have to be cognizant because David Benavidez can squash the bug. He can do things like pick up his feet and move. It's just like he chooses when to and when not to. It's kind of annoying to me, actually, when I watched his fights. You have the ability to be better about your feet, so that's just how I feel. Um, so yeah, David Morrell does reach in. He does reach over, and a lot of times when he does this, his left chin is open. He's open for a right overhand. He's open for a straight right, a right cross. Hey, ES, thanks for coming in, sis. Thank you, Hen Dog. So, like I said, he just doesn't smother as much, and I mean a lot. He does not smother the same way that David Benavidez can smother his own work, as well as his opponent. Obviously, his opponent can take a little step back and they can start working, but at that rate, again, you're off balance, and he's lucky he's not taking no knockdowns from that. The only knockdown he got was from Gavril. I think it was like from a left hook in the 12th round. Morrell, too, utilizes a high guard like David Benavidez. Both are susceptible to hooks to the body and around the guard, as both men tend to stand in front of their opponent, and they do. David Benavidez, we all know he presses, whereas David Morrell does press, but because he has the ability to, he can set up some stuff on the back foot, especially, like I said, countering. He does that. He will set up a counter and he will tear you up. So David Benavidez may want to be cautious as far as the pressing of a David Morrell. So I'm going to conclude with both have power. Morrell more so with the one-hitter quitter. Both have variable combinations, uppercuts and shots. Both go to the body. I believe Benavidez goes to the body more so. Both are great counter punchers. I give Morrell the edge on the counter punching, but Benavidez is not a slouch. Both can fight on the inside, pinning, posting, peeling, breaking guards up with shots up the middle. David Benavidez is better here, though. He has more of a technical know-how. Both can do great damage on the ropes. Again, I feel like the only caveat to that is Benavidez can do it with his back on the ropes. He can tear you up, right? As far as my cons, hey Jason, thanks for coming in. Both have feet issues. Morrell, not really so much. Like I say, that rear foot, he'll like cross his feet, but he can recover quickly. He has better agility. David Benavidez, he better not do that. He might be falling all over the place, and that's just how I feel. Both have the openings with their chins for different reasons. Neither are optimal on the back foot. And I say that because I have seen Morrell get pressed, and yes, he's agile and he has good feet, but I don't know that he's put together yet how to disrupt and stop. Sometimes the individual, he can easily be taken to the ropes. And he, of course, obviously with better feet, he has more angles. I went and watched the glove offs. I think they're both not considering each other, and consideration is going to have to be the word of the day. Yes, I feel like David Benavidez is way more experienced and he has way more layers. I believe he has a higher IQ by far when you look at his work as a totality. But he's not considering that Morrell is young, he is hungry, and he has something to prove. And the dude has power, and he's fast, he's crafty. I don't think that Morrell is considering Benavidez and the fact that he keeps calling him fat. He keeps acting like he's all hype. But when David Benavidez sets his mind to something, he will go in there and he will work. So, again, the word of the day is consideration. When I look at this fight, earlier I had it like 55-45 in favor of Benavidez. The more I look at the totality of all of this, I actually have it more 60-40 in favor of David Benavidez. I think that at the end of the day, his experience is going to rule the day. He's smarter than people really give him credit for. He does have the ability to step up his game. Again, I just think the experience will. That being said, one punch can change the game. One punch can knock him out as well. I really believe in this fight we're going to see some knockdowns. I believe we're going to see a knockout. If we don't and it goes all 12, I will be satisfied because I just love to watch all that come together. Hey, Joseph Townsend. Thanks for coming in, King. I'm going to go ahead and put the link in the chat. And I'll talk a little bit about the undercards as well because, man, not only is it a good main fight, man, it's going to be the undercards is going to be fire too. And like I said, I just want to talk about my picks. I'm not really going to go into the breakdowns of them, obviously. Y'all know I'm new to this. Let me figure out how to get the link in the chat. And I know I've done this before. But we're going to see what's popping with this. We're going to see how this happens, right? And if you don't want to get on, somebody just check it for me. Tap it and see if it works. I would appreciate that very much. Were you all able to hear me very well? My music isn't too loud or anything? I'm trying to, Joseph. I'm trying to target. I think there's a delay because nobody's letting me know if they can hear me. And I sure hope you guys can. I hope I ain't been talking all this time and nobody could hear me. Yeah, I think I'm pretty far behind. Hey, Michael Ray. Thanks. Thanks, Macinus Mac. I appreciate you. Matter of fact, here, let me hook you up real quick, bro. Okay. I'm glad you guys can hear me. And if nobody's gonna come up, then let me go through my picks then for the undercard. Of course, we have Brandon Figueroa and versus Stephen Fulton too. Man, I had to do a little figuring on this one as well. I think at the end of the day, hey Mo, thanks for coming in, King. Thanks for telling me you can hear me. I'm gonna pick Brandon Figueroa. The thing with me though is Stephen Fulton has the ability to not let Brandon overpower him. He's strong. And with Brandon, he loves to take people to the ropes, and that's kind of where he kills them. So for me, um, it's just a question of, can he do it again? Can he prevent him from overpowering him again, as well as boxing him and beating him in that manner? Um, I guess I'm gonna pick um, Brandon, though, based off the fact that he's been having the his last few fights have been better. Of the Magdaleno and Maxayao, his fights were better than Stephen Fulton's last two fights, which we know, and that was heartbreaking just to see him. Thank you, Magnus Mac. I appreciate you, King. I appreciate all you guys for coming here and listen to me babble. um, yeah, so yeah, I got Brandon Figueroa, I believe, against Stephen Fulton. He just struggled a little in his last fights. I'm curious about his chin. Um, we're gonna see how it plays out. I will say this: either way, with either one of them winning, I'd be happy. I'd be fine. Isak Cruz and Angel Fierro. Y'all, I do not like Cruz. I really would like to say that Angel Fierro can beat him. Angel Fierro is a good boxer. I just know that pressure that Cruz puts on. Get on here and let me know then, and let me know what you saw, because I didn't watch it. Yeah, I got Cruz beating him just through the pressure alone, because I feel like Isak straight gets beat by boxers every time. Even when they're not getting the win, and they've given him, like with Cabrera fight. But I do feel like Angel Fierro can box, but I just don't think he can deal with the same pressure. He's not that good of a boxer where he's just gonna outshine Cruz. So I have him winning that. Jesus Alejandro Cobraback Ramos Jr. I love him. I used to love him. I picked him for that Lubin fight, and I do believe Lubin beat him. I know people, that was a little controversial. Nah, I do believe Lubin beat him, and I like Jesus, and I like his uncle Abel. He's fighting Jesus, Jason Rosario, Banana. I definitely got him beat Banana. Banana has not looked good his past couple of fights at all, and I just believe Jesus has more ability and power than him. Younger, fresher. ADP Raka, thanks for coming in, King. I told you guys before about this Yoinli Hernandez, and he's fighting an Angel Ruiz Astorga. Man, I like this Yoinli. He is from Cuba. He is a nice fighter. I think he only has six fights. But he's good. And I actually, you know what? I think Aunt McQueen put me onto him. I like Yoinli. I want to watch and see where his career goes. I went and looked at Angel Ruiz Astorga again. He's a good boxer. He's pretty damn good, you guys. But I just don't know that he has the power it's going to take. Yoinli's slick too, and he's a big guy. These are super welterweights. No, they're middleweights. There's some big guys, but Yoinli has good agility, good speed, crack, like him. I'm picking him to win. Jose Benavidez Jr. is going to be on this undercard. I have no idea. They just posted he's fighting somebody named Danny Rosenberger. No idea. I mess with Jose Benavidez Jr. I like him. He's decent. They got Carmel Moten. I'm not going to make a pick for him at all. Obviously, they're more than likely going to set him up to win. So that's it for me. If nobody wants to come up and talk about what they see, what they feel, or dispute anything, just have a conversation about these fights that are coming up, then I'll probably just end the live. I do Appreciate you guys though very much coming by here to listen to me, check me out. Let me see here. Jose Benavidez Jr. needs a light touch. Um, I don't know. I think he did pretty good. Wasn't his last fight Mom? I believe it was. So you know who this Danny Rosenberger is? Danny Rosenberger, 29-4. Hey, Daryl Anderson, how you doing, King? Blessings to you and your family. I hope you're well. Oh, I don't know. I don't know who this Danny Rosenberger is. He's out of Ohio. He got 9 losses. And the names on, I don't see anything familiar. And honestly, the record of some of these guys he's been fighting, I don't know if he needs a touch. He didn't do bad against Maul. Yeah, that was his last fight with Jamal Carlo. That's why I'm hoping it's a light touch. Dude looks gruff. Look, I'll just say that. He looks gruff. I don't know if he's going to actually need a light touch for him, though. Who do y'all got for the Figueroa and Scooter fight? And who do y'all got for Benavidez versus Morrell? I don't really see I don't think I see any comments that people let me know what's up. Who y'all got in some of these fights? You got Scooter and Benavidez is coming. Okay. Oh, you got Scooter. Because a lot of people are picking Figueroa. Let's see. You got Benavidez. Okay. Who you got for that co-main then, Mike? Who you got, Scooter or you got Figgy? You think you got Bennett? Yeah, it's probably not a lot of people. It's not an easy pick. It's a 50-50 fight, and to be honest, yeah, it can go any way. Subject to change. I totally understand that. Ooh, whew, by stoppage, man. Look, Mo, that's just gonna take some work in my mind. Only because I feel like, man, he got Morrell got that power. He got the power to stop Benavidez if he could catch him. I do feel like obviously Benavidez has a chin, but let me see. It says ES. She got Steven and Benavidez. Okay, that's what I like to hear. Figueroa Benavidez. Okay, Figgy Benavidez. Look, y'all, I hope who got money on the line? I ain't betting on these fights. I ain't gonna lie. Let's see. Someone in the chat mentioned Steph working on music. You can't, man. Facts, funky ass facts right there. You got to put your whole foot into it. You got Figgy. Okay. Ooh. Whoa, damn. Wait a minute, dog. You changed because of that. I ain't mad at you, though. I ain't mad. You rock with Cool Boy, but yeah. I think ultimately too, if he can make it all 12 rounds, even I think Figgy will still pull it off as well, man. It's what it is. Hey Drew, how you doing? It's my big bro right there. Hey Soul Power, there go my little bro, my kinfolk right there. And Kamara, Steppin' Razor. Okay, let's see who you got. Benavidez and Stephen Fulton for the wins. Man. It seemed like most people are picking that. Drew, I put a link in the chat if you would come up here and talk with me. If not, like I say, I was just trying to get a feel for who everybody was picking. I did want to have conversations with some of y'all if you were willing. But if not, yeah, then I'll probably end it soon. But I would be interested in knowing, Drew, I think I know you got Figgy. Who do you got out of Benavidez or Morrell? Unless you're saving that for like if you're doing a live. Bang smack. I got Figgy and Benavidez, but I still like Cool Boy too, man. No doubt about that. I still like him as well. Oh, shoot. Hold on a second, y'all. Ooh. Shout out to, my people coming through. Tequila Fields, big sis. Thank you so much, Queen. I appreciate you for the $10. I appreciate that, sis. Thank you very much. Let me see what else I got going on here. Kano, my big bro. Thank you, Kano. Look, I would have took you coming up here cooking with me a little bit versus this, but I know you're busy. So thank you. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate you very much. All right, guys. I asked Drew if he wanted to come up here and cook with me if he was available, but he may be working, so it's fine. Again, I don't like to drag stuff out. I like to just get to the point and get it over with. But I do like conversations. Thank you guys. Thanks for coming in and listening to me. Like I say, yap a little bit. Oh, wait. Oh, stop. Wait. Hey. I think my big bro is I think my big bro is on here. He might be trying to I can hear you. Oh wait, here, let me add you. Boom. Yeah, I hear you loud and clear, big bro. How you doing? Can you hear me, Drew? I can hear you. You sound clean. I mean, it was cutting out a little bit. Can you hear me? Drew? I'm trying.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah. You got me?
Yes. We can hear you.
All right.
You don't hear him?
Yeah, I'm
either?
at the supermarket.
You guys don't?
Right fast. You don't want to hop on.
Oh, okay. That might be
Low.
the breakup a little bit.
You feel?
I'm feeling good. I got this behind me instead of doing some dang videos, man. That's annoying. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. That's work. She says she can't hear you either. It's choppy. We can't hear him in the chat. It's choppy. His connection is very choppy.
Hello.
Okay, Queen. Can you read the chat, Drew? Oh. Okay, so y'all heard him, but it was broken up as well. Okay. Okay. That's okay. He broke all up. Okay, so you guys did hear him a little bit. Yeah, man, look, with the AI thing, it's so much easier to just type out what I want to say and then let that uh, program run it. It's not like I look. Somebody asked me if I was hiding from the troll. I ain't hiding from the damn troll, man. I ain't hiding from the troll. I don't care about no damn troll. I just Drew.
I'm still here.
Okay, I
Yeah,
hear
I'm
you.
still here.
You clear now.
But it's all bad. Give me a second. Just hang tight. I'm about to check out. Just hang tight. Just hang
Oh,
tight.
yeah, you're fine. You're fine. You're very fine. So yeah, the
Yeah,
AI.
yeah.
Look,
Just give me
man, y'all.
a
Yeah.
minute, cause maybe because I'm about to exit.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I'll try not to do the AI again because I
Maybe just
almost
just
felt
just
like
just mute me for a second if you can. Just mute me for a second. I'm about to get up out of here.
um. Okay, let me see. Look, you know I'm new to this. I don't know. Here we go. Ah, I think he's muted.
Give me
I think I
a
can
second,
hear him.
man.
So, um, you might have to mute yourself. I mean, no, he's muted. Okay, he's in Kroger. Yeah.
Hold on, Queen.
Oh, thank you, Daryl
Just give me a
Anderson. I
minute.
appreciate.
Give me a minute.
Um, I be working hard, man, on that damn editing. It's a pain in the ass, y'all. Like making the finding the right clips to put with the words. Like it's just so time consuming. I prefer this. I just don't like going live because I don't want to be stepping on other people's toes. You know, when they going live. You know, I've heard just go on and do your thing, but like I'm super nice. I'm a super nice person to a fault. It's a problem, but it's all good. I appreciate you guys looking at my videos though. I even be trying to make them short, y'all, because man, even in damn 6-minute videos, it be taking like half a day or a day for me, maybe because I'm just not an OG at this shit. And I don't want to be. I don't want to be a video editing. I ain't gonna lie. I don't want to do it. Let's see. Yeah, Drew's in that self checkout. Yeah, man. Look, it's fine. Shit, we all grown with the, we be having stuff to do. I hate going to the grocery store. I do. If I could get my kids or my husband to go, I do not like Walmarts ever anywhere. I try to avoid them at all costs. But the area I live in, it's just grown so fast. It's so many damn people. I don't like it. I ain't even gonna lie. Okay, I'm gonna assume that Drew muted himself because I don't hear him checking out no more. But whenever you come back, Drew, your mic is on. It's open. Um. Anyway, like yeah, I'm running out of stuff to talk about. I was hoping more people would want to come talk some boxing with me. Let's see. Yeah, a little better because it sounds like DJ Flat. Oh God, yeah. Damn. I try to go during odd hours to avoid weirdos. Yeah, man. Look, mine ain't the weirdos so much as it's people's kids. And that sounds crazy. I got four. Well, my kids are grown, but look, yeah. Certain people have their kids in the store at like 12 o'clock at night, and I be thinking to myself, don't they gotta go to school? Shit.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear. Like first, third, 15.
Can you hear me, Queen? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you
All right,
hear
cool.
me?
I'm about the damn supermarket now. Yeah, loud and clear. Loud and clear.
Okay, yeah, everybody
That's
hears
better.
you, and okay,
All right,
that's
cool,
okay,
cool, cool,
Colonel.
cool, cool.
I know your heart.
um, so let's review. We talk about Cool Boy Steph and Figs,
Hmm.
Brandon Figs. Um, listen, um, Steph coming off the Nui loss, his fight recently, he had some trouble.
Yep,
He had
absolutely.
some trouble, and I was rooting for the brother. You know what I'm saying? Just off a general principle, but I'm not sure if he's it's yet to be seen. He might be one of those fighters that's reached his peak. I'm like, this is as good as he's gonna get. You know what I mean? It's like what you see is
Yeah,
what you get.
I think so. That's what with the Castro fight. You talking about the fight after Nui as well when he got
Yes,
rocked.
yes, yes,
Yeah, he
yes.
went down in round five. Man, see, that's what I was saying. It's like I question his chin and his stamina as far as how much can you take now?
Yeah, yeah. I'm wondering that. If he's reached his peak and that's the best he can do, then it is what it is. Then it is what it
Absolutely.
is. He'll be and I say this with just no malice, of course, or nothing. I want what's best for my brothers, but with that being said, he's probably a B plus fighter amongst the people in his division. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
that's okay.
it
You know,
is.
that's okay. If you remember, he was on Tay Jones' show. I was on the panel with him,
How long
and
ago?
oh man, that was like maybe 2022. It was way before the
Okay, yeah, I didn't
It was
see it.
yeah. It was before. It was before the Inui fight. I
Ah,
forgot who
damn.
he's fighting coming up, but I
Okay.
remember talking with him, and one thing I noticed was he was disinterested in boxing because of the business aspect of it. If you can find it on Tay Jones' first channel, it's there. And when I was listening to him, it was like, yeah, I'm in the gym, but the business of boxing and blah 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 blah. And I'm just listening to that, like, he's because he has other businesses going on other than boxing, so
A lot of these guys, yeah.
he's not concerned about money or nothing like that. But what I got from him was he could walk away today and be fine with it because he was disinterested. And
Hmm.
to me,
I'm
if
gonna
you
go
can
watch
find that
that.
show, that told me. Yeah, find it because I was like, I told Tay behind the scenes, I said, your man sound like he don't want to fight no more. Not that, something bad happened to him in the ring. It's like, yo, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to, whether I do it or not is who cares? And
I care if you
later
don't like
on, he
it. Right.
get right. Later on, he gets in there with a Nui, and the Nui cleans him. And I'm like, man, there's
Yeah,
a
he
lot of
made it look
craziness.
way too easy. He made that look. I was a little pissy that I got up early to watch him do that, man.
Yeah, man, after going through all of that, his team finding out that they stack raps over there. It wasn't an isolated incident because that's what I thought it was. I thought that they caught them doing something funky, but then Rachel Donaire reminded me. She said, "No, that's how they do it." And then while he was fighting on ESPN, she sent me the video clip, and they show him putting tape on his hands first, then gauze. And I'm like, "That's stacking, man." But
Yes,
the fight was
sir.
being right. The fight was being aired in Japan, and I said, "They don't know that stacking." No, in Japan it's legal. So what Cool Boy's team did was they had a whole press conference about it, and I said, "Okay, now y'all know. Now that y'all know, what are y'all gonna do?"
Wait,
And he chose to fight. There's nothing more you could say.
yeah, facts.
You know,
Yeah,
There's nothing more you could say
I
or do,
mean,
and that's just what it is. And
base.
uh, um, I made that up. You said that I said no, I didn't say that. I reiterated the research, but that's neither here nor there. Cool Boy went in there and let that boy hit him. That's all. He let him hit him,
Yeah,
and that was the end of that. So he comes back with the
Based on
Castro
what,
fight.
go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah, yeah. When he comes back with the Castro fight, and he was looking okay, and then he let Castro go upside his head a little something. And I'm like, hold on now, what's he doing?
Yeah,
So
let me let my
if he if he's disinterested in the sport, then get out before you get hurt, man. Get out before you get hurt, because that's not a cool thing. Being in there when you got 1 foot in and 1 foot out, that's no way to be, man. So he got to
I
be
done
better than
let,
that,
I
you
done let my
know.
first
So
yeah.
so with that being said, Figs, when we spoke to him, he's committed. He's committed. He's looking to make some things happen.
Yeah.
And
He he wants
I don't know
legacy in
Stephen
boxing.
Fulton. Yeah, he wants legacy. That's what he wants. I don't know if Fulton is even thinking that far. You
Yeah,
know.
that's what I was gonna say because I'm seeing comments here. I don't. Can you read the screen, or are you like driving? I don't want
Let
you
me see.
driving. Look, if there's rumors about him having trouble in camp, this is what Daryl Anderson's saying. He heard he's getting beat up in sparring, and even Queen 71 says, and shout
I
out
don't
to
know how
my.
to read the screen. Let me see.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I got the chat
I
open
can't see
for
it.
us. I do believe it. Oh, you know what? I don't. Um, shit. Here, let me put it on the screen. So Queen asked as well, should he go back down to 122? And I'd say personally, I don't think he should. Hey Tay Tay, hey sis. I don't think he should go back down. Hey J Will. Um, I think based on what you guys are saying and based on what we saw before the Inouye fight, maybe his he's not putting so much importance on it. That's fine, Drew. It's open if you want to come back on. Um, he's just not putting a lot of importance on boxing, and that's fine. Go do your business stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's fine. Hey, Eric. I mean, if he wants to stay in the game, too, hey, fine. But I at least we know what to expect. I did. He seemed like he had a lot of other stuff going on in his life, and I don't knock these guys for having no life, having a woman and children. That's life. So, uh, hey, man, look, I could believe this, hen dog. I could believe that. Due to what we saw, and just the way he looked, getting beat up by Inoue. And look, y'all know I don't like Inoue. I call him Inoue. I think he's a Pacquiao. Y'all read between them lines. I got Benavidez winning, but I think Morrell has a big chance. Absolutely. Absolutely, powerhouse. Same here. Angel Diaz, look, I know. I already know who you got. I know who you got. Thank you, Queen. I appreciate you, Tay Tay. Telling y'all, Tay Tay's a gem. She really is. Hey, ATX. Let me see. Let me make sure you guys are all hooked up in here too. And I could have swore I did this for you, Angel, but we are gonna do this again. I don't know what that's about. Um says yeah, I think Inoue is juiced. Hey, man. That's the time I'm on right there. That's the time I'm on right there. Some juicing going on. I know y'all probably hear, like I said, I got fur babies and they be, especially this big one, he be flipping out. Pit bulls are his babies, y'all, and he be crying. Ugh. Anyway, um, let me see. powerhouse. I don't think Nello will ever get in the ring with Benavidez. No, absolutely not. But it should happen if David beats Morrell and better be if Bivol 2 winner. Um, it should happen. But with me personally, with fights like this, and with even the fight when it was tanking Devin, or if it's tanking tanking Shakur, like I just get a feel like if you don't want to do it, tank, then don't do it. Like I'm not gonna sit here and draw. It's so many other fights going on, y'all. It's so many other channels that actually have boxing internationally that I be watching. Like I just don't even care about a tank. I just absolutely do not care what that man does. I really wish he would get up out the sport because then it would lead y'all not to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's a huge distraction, and I personally I don't like sensationalism. I do not like to talk about. I don't mind, but I don't like to talk about what everybody else talking about. Like no tink tink, and and we know Canelo is not gonna ever fight David Benavidez, and I have he will not fight no Morrell. But with that being said, look, I've been talking about the two gentlemen that are supposed to be getting a shot at the IBF title from Skull. That is Mbili and Kevin Lele Sergio. I keep saying it, and my big bro Kano tells me, yeah, but boxing works a certain way. Look, they supposed to fight for the to be able to have the Mando shot at the IBF belt. All of a sudden, Canelo wants to run to Skull and try to scoop the belt back up. Y'all, that pisses me off. It really does. Canelo knows he could beat Skull. If not just his style alone, he could beat him because he's freaking Canelo. He will be undisputed again. That pisses me off. I really feel like these two other men deserve a shot to fight Skull and get that IBF belt. Obviously, I think Canelo will fight a Kevin Lele Sergio, but will he fight a Mbili? Because he's been acting like he don't exist at all. He don't ever, Canelo's just so pompous. He don't say people's names. It just be pissing me off. I'm hearing about my brother Ack was talking about Bud being able to fight Sergey Deverenchenko to get acclimated, obviously, to that weight class. So if he does that, I can't see Canelo going after Skull. It's just Canelo pisses me off, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie, Canelo pisses me off. Yeah, I'm behind, but yeah, someone did mention that. I, for one, won't be listening. It is what it is. It ain't no hate. I just ain't trying to hear, I'm sure, whatever, unless he's singing. Maybe he's singing. Listen to that. Yep. It's somebody else, too. I've talked about, he be doing some funny stuff, too. He wraps his hands. The guys are cheating. Yep. And he's not trying to get his little butt. He's fought in America, but you ain't trying to get. I don't know when is he supposed to be going to Riyadh? Because I need him in a 50-50 fight. And maybe you know what, you guys, I'm open and honest enough to say maybe he has been getting something like a 50-50 fight, and dude is just that good. If it really comes down to it, I'll admit that. I don't have no problem. I don't have to like him to admit that he's a good fighter. Absolutely, because it's nothing but drama and distractions. I really like Tank. He's not giving us what we need and what we want. I do too. I mean, again, I respect dudes' fighting style, period. I don't take nothing away from fighters as a fighter. Yes, your outside life, it dictates how I be feeling about you as a whole. And if you messy, I'm not even trying to deal with that mess, man. Walks into the ring with 4 rounds in the bank. He's not fighting. No, nope, nope, nope. Not gonna happen. Not yeah. Well, wait a minute. I thought I heard him say he wanted to fight Bevo like a little bit later on. He came back, but it's like some stipulation, like a bud stipulation. It got to be at a certain weight class, and it may have been Bevo's the one who said that it has to be um, at a certain weight class. Let's see, it maybe Bevo might have said he had to move up to light heavy or something like that. Should we count that as multiple undisputed when you drop a belt? Hey, Clarissa got that twice in middle. So, and most people give her the credit for it. I give him credit for. I just don't like him. Like he can get the stupid credit, whatever. Get the stupid credit. Ugh. Say the truth, Canelo. Not even more than protected. He's babied and coddled, and he's just allowed to do whatever he wants. I find that to be super annoying. But and then people have an issue with Turkey, but it's people like him that's gonna come in and cut that shit out. Like, stop it. Like, I definitely believe people can get further along in the game, and they can choose who they want to choose, but constantly cherry picking, constantly not showing that you're actually testing yourself, constantly just harboring and holding on to belts and titles and stuff like that. Look, when Usyk got the heavyweight, when he beat Fury that first fight and he dropped that belt, y'all, I was like, yeah, this is how you do it. Let the other guys up under you eat too. Let them get a damn shot. It's just and Tank with the bullshit of he didn't want the damn belt. He don't want no email. He made so much fun of Devin. And then you are sitting up on the damn belt, and you don't like nobody's saying nothing to him. Nobody. It's just that type of stuff. It pisses me off. It annoys me, and it makes me kind of shut down to conversations about Tank. Like, I don't even want to hear dude's name half the time. Am I gonna watch this little stinking fight with? I don't want to disrespect Roach. Yeah, I'm gonna watch that fight. I love boxing that much, and I don't think Roach is a bad fighter, but I know he's not testing himself. I have said it before. I believe Tank has been insecure and unsure of himself. I think that's why he does the things he does. All this talking shit about Devin, talking shit, telling Shakur he needs to go fight somebody. That's the pot calling the kettle black. You go do that. Yeah, I believe Shakur should have went and refought Edwin De Los Santos, but dude, you ain't fighting. You could have fought him instead of bringing up Roach. But see, I don't like getting all upset and talking about what the hell these dudes should do. I just move on to something else where people is fighting, right? I did that one already. Okay, Tank just come out and say he will not fight T.O. Exactly. Absolutely. Be real. And drop that belt too. Drop the belt while you're doing all that. Just let it go. Same with Saul. If he refuses to fight Benavidez, I respect him more. I respect him if he said it and he dropped the belts. Let these other dudes work. Let them eat. Let them get some shine. You ain't that great to me. And again, yes, Canelo can fight his ass off, but the bullshit you do, you'll never get no respect from me. Not ever. Not ever. Canelo always has to take the easy road. He wants to drain him. Take care, everybody. Okay. Safe travels to you. Oh, yeah. Have fun. Have fun in Vegas. That place done burned me out, but I'm sure going to the meet and greet because I want to see these lovely people again. Bivol said he wanted a rematch at 68 because he wanted and of course Canelo don't want to give it to him because he's a little bit. He do got the email. Look, because that pissed me off when they was doing that to Devin. Who was that news commentator? Used to be on ESPN. The white boy thought he could rap. Like he tried to do that to Devin's face, and Devin was like, "Nah, son. Mm-mm. I hate to admit this, but it'll be yeah. Hey, it is what it is. I ain't knocking you. Hey, you know what? That sounds like a better idea. See that, Jason? And then you ain't even gotta feel guilty about streaming. Just go to Wild Wings. Oh man, I like that idea. Yeah. All right, y'all. Look, y'all be having me talking smack, man. Oh, uh, me too. Yeah. See, thank you, Rod. We appreciate. We appreciate you. We appreciate you because yeah, I would feel guilty. I told y'all I'm like honest to a fault. I've never even had a what is that little thing called? Fire stick? I never had no fire stick. I don't have no ultra extra streaming devices. I be paying for all my shit. I be paying for shit that don't nobody want to watch sometimes, like Boxing Network and Triller and all that. That shit gets tiresome. Um, I ain't gonna stop, but I will. I'm gonna take a note from Rod. I'm just gonna go. I love hot wings, so I'm gonna go enjoy myself. But thank you guys for coming through, and shout out to my big bro Drew Titan for coming up and cooking with me a little bit. I appreciate that. Um, Again, I just like talking. I like talking about boxing, man. I love it so much, and I by no means know everything. I talk a lot in the chat, like I be knowing shit. I'm still learning, y'all. I'm still learning. So anytime any of y'all can point me in a direction of like good old fights and stuff like that. Um, the sister came in earlier, Ruby. Ruby likes to watch old fights. I like that. Michael Ray has pointed me to some good fights and fighters that I wasn't aware of. There's so many people out here, y'all. I don't know. I'm learning, and I just appreciate again you guys coming in here, talking to me. Hey, Steph Brown. I appreciate your conversations in the chat. You have to say some of this. What? I have to sit some of this out. Why? You don't ever have to sit nothing out. You don't have to sit nothing out. That's for you. Even if everybody leave and it's just me and you, Junior, you don't have to sit nothing out ever. Let me see. I got Benavidez by late stoppage or controversial draw. Wow. Steph Brown, I ain't heard nothing like that, but I like it. I don't think Morrell, man, that's where I am with it. Can it happen? Obviously, absolutely, it can. This is where I am with it. Thanks for the boxing talk, great. Thank you, Jason. You know I appreciate you a lot. My sister Tequila. Too many pay-per-views. Um, Not yet. And look, let's be real. Long as PVC ain't doing they thing wickedness, $100, kiss my behind with that. I'm cool. I can deal with turkeys. 19.99, 29.99, 39.99. I could deal with that. I would take that any day over damn $100 pay-per-views every shot. Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. In Junior, I did go and watch the Gloves Off, both of them. I spoke to that earlier. I feel like neither one of them are considering each other, and they need to. They really need to. Stop overlooking your damn opponent. Both of y'all can get your butt behind with, easily because anybody could slip up, or somebody could just it could just be somebody's night. One punch can change it for Morrell. We talked about that this morning. It's only gonna take one shot. And if David is slipping while he's talking about breaking people's face, you know, he's overlooking this dude. He's a dog. He's hungry and he's young. He's not a bad fighter. I did say earlier too. I do feel like he still has his amateur style. But with that said, he's out here getting the job done with that amateur style. So I ain't mad at him. Um, yeah, I'm gonna get up out of here. But Junior, hit me up. Hit me up if you want me to come back on and chit chat with you. I really appreciate you this morning. This fight is going to be nuts. Yeah, it's gonna be a barn burner, man. They about to tear down the house, and I love it. I absolutely love it. I love all fights, but man, why would this be? I'm trying to get off I'm trying to get off. Look, I'm gonna blame Junior. Junior keep talking to me. You don't ever have to be mad at me. I just said that earlier. I don't be trying to step on nobody's toes. I'm trying to get out of the way because I know you come on a certain time. Hit me up, Junior. You know, hit me up. Um, I definitely want to do the post fight with you. No, I don't want you. Don't take this wrong. I don't want you to watch me. I'm trying to get off so I can get on YouTube myself and see who's talking. I know you come on. Don't be mad at me. I love you. I love you. I don't want you to be mad at me at all, ever. I don't ever want nobody to be mad at me. I love y'all too much. I did. No, well, okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I'm getting off, everybody. Thank you so much for coming in. I think it's a 5-minute delay, so I'm gonna sit here and look weird for like 5-10 seconds. You can come back, and I'm gonna get on here again. It's so many damn good fights coming in here, BFTV. Man, look, you can always hear me. I do videos. You can hear me cook on them. No, I'm sorry. I'm coming to your channel right now, so please stop telling me you mad at me here. This is my final. Thank you guys all for coming in here. I appreciate you so much. You know I love y'all. Y'all know I love the chat talk, and I will be back. My sis Queen, man, I'm looking forward to having you come up here with me and you talk, because Queen is a real one. Any of my queens, any of my sisters in here that ever want to cook with me, don't ever be shy to hit that damn link. It's, again, even the fellas, it's all just a conversation. I love conversations. I'm absolutely gonna pull up on BFTB right now. I love y'all. 5-10 seconds of me being weird and staring at y'all, and then it'll go off. Okay. Blessings to you all. I love you so much. Shalom.